Thank you so much for returning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wind Down Wednesday, everybody. How are you guys doing this week? I'm doing okay this week. As y'all can see, I got a new hairstyle, y'all. It's giving rock star, you know? It's kind of cute. I got it braided up on the sides. And then I have a little situation going down the middle. I'm probably gonna keep pushing this to the side throughout the video because it's like right in my face or whatever. But yeah, I don't know, I wanted to try something new. I don't know, I'm always experimenting with my hair, so whenever y'all see me with a new hairstyle, don't be too surprised. I'm always trying something new, just playing around doing stuff. But yeah, I did this myself, y'all. It's my first time actually ever doing this to my hair, actually braiding my hair to the scalp in a mohawk like this. Like, I've never done this before. When I did it, I didn't honestly think I was going to be able to do it. I didn't think I was going to know how. But you know, you could do whatever you put your mind to. Just tell yourself that you're going to be able to do something, and honey, you're going to surprise yourself every single time. I promise you that. Anywho, let's get into the wine of the night, you guys. Today, as y'all can see, my glass looks clear, almost see-through. We switched back over to the white wines, y'all. I've been trying the red wines, but I wanted to go back to my fave, the white wines. However, today though, this wine is like juice. You know, it's not really real white wine. I call it juice. It's only 9% alcohol. I haven't had this one before though, so it's gonna be my first time tasting it. It is Pacific, I think it's called Pacific Fruit Vineyard. As always, I'm gonna put the exact name and stuff inside the description box, so if you guys want to know exactly what it is, just go into the description box. It's gonna be there. This is their pineapple flavor, so it's basically just like great wines with, they say, natural flavors, but of course, y'all know they did something to make the wine taste like whatever flavor it is. And so yeah, it smells really, really good, you guys. If you guys like Stella Rosa or even Barefoot has some pretty sweet wine, I feel like this is what this is gonna be like. So you guys might like this, and you guys might go get you a bottle. Let's go ahead and do our taste test. Just what I thought, juice. It's pretty good. Pretty good. This is like more so dessert, y'all. Whenever you come across a sweet wine like this, drink it with a dessert. Let's get into this week's video. Let's get into the vibes first. This week is giving, from Wednesday, I don't know, this week is giving, it's not really giving much. Not much has gone on or changed since last week, you guys. I would actually say this week is kind of slower. I feel like because we're getting close to the end of this month, I don't know, it's kind of like slowing down. As we come to the end of January, I can say that so far this year, this month, has been a lot, y'all. It has been very eventful. For it to be like the first, month of the year, I feel like it's been very eventful. I've had like car troubles this month. Just a whole lot. A whole lot going on. What I can say from this month, I feel like this month has been like a test for me. I feel like, y'all know, for New Year's, I was all like, oh, this is gonna be a really good year. Like, nothing's gonna get in my way, good or bad. Like, it's gonna be a great year. I'm gonna be able to handle anything that comes my way. I feel like this month was kind of like testing me to see if I was like gonna actually put my, what's the saying? My foot where my mouth is. Is that the saying? whatever the saying is, I think it was like really just trying to test me to see if I was actually going to do what I said I was going to do. And I'm gonna be honest, you know, in some moments, you know, when things started happening, for a slight second, I felt myself, you know, about to get like the typical me, or typically what everyone does, like panic and stress and freak out and do the most, you know, for a slight second. But every single time in any of those moments, I kind of just like took a deep breath and then reminded myself like just to calm down. It's gonna work itself out. So I never let myself get too panicky, too worried, too frustrated, too mad, or anything like that. I took that second to like reel myself back in and like keep it together. And so I feel like if it was really a test this month, you know, I think I did a pretty good job. I feel like I passed the test. You know, we still going in strong. We're still going in strong. It's definitely been like an eventful first month though. Beginning of the year, it's been pretty eventful. But I'm still like hopeful, still have faith that like this year is still gonna be a really good year. Good things are gonna come, and that is all just with time. I feel like it's gonna be a lot sooner than what I don't want to say imagine, because I really don't have like a certain deadline or anything that I'm expecting, you know, huge changes or a difference and anything, you know, good coming my way. But I just know that I just have a feeling that, you know, good things are coming my way. And I don't know, I just feel like they're gonna come or happen, like, I guess they're gonna catch me by surprise. So they're gonna come a lot faster or quicker than what I imagined. It's what I'm feeling. And you know, and if that's not true, you know, I just put it out there into the universe. I just spoke it into existence. And so yeah, it's gonna be true. So yeah, with that, I don't know, I guess the only thing that's really been like pressing or on my mind this week, and not even just this week, but like to sum up the rest of this year, that I want to talk about today is just like not doubting anything that I'm currently doing or got going on, not doubting myself, and not letting like other people's doubts or like opinions or questions or whatever kind of like distract me or stop me from doing whatever it is that I'm doing. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope it does. Cause this is not necessarily related to anything specific. This is just like me speaking in general. So anyone can apply all that I'm about to say to any scenario that you may have currently going on, or previously going on or whatever. So I'm just kind of talking generically right now. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's just been like a really big like thought process in my head lately, or I really guess just to like sum up this month, to wrap up this month. Wow, this is gonna be the last wind down Wednesday of this month, you guys. I just thought about that. But yeah, so that's kind of like just if I had to wrap up this month, wrap up, you know, what's been going on in my mind. That's kind of just like the gist of it. So like for instance, like for my birthday, my friends and family got me like equipment to help me, you know, with this creative stuff, making these YouTube videos, making my TikTok videos. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok, go do so. My name is in the description box, but I'll probably also put it up here on the screen too. It's gonna come across like that. But anyway, so they got me like equipment for, you know, because they know I've been making videos on YouTube and, you know, social media, whatever. And what I find kind of like funny about it is that like anytime like I tell someone, oh, I make YouTube videos, or they see me doing it or whatever, they're always so quick to be like, oh, you should do, you know, hair tutorials, or you should do the makeup, or you should do, you know, the trending stuff that everybody, you know, supposedly goes viral for, do all this stuff, whatever. Like they kind of, when people think hear, oh, you're doing YouTube or whatever, they instantly think about all like the viral stuff, the typical things that you always see everyone doing. And they're always like trying to tell me, oh, I should do this or I should do that, and yada yada yada. But like, it's funny to me because, and it's kind of hard, well, it's not really hard for me to explain, but I think it's hard for some people to understand and to get. Let me say this first. I am not one, and I've never been one, to follow trends, I don't think. I feel like I've always been a type of person who kind of just like does my own thing. Actually, if I see like a lot of people doing something, I'm going to intentionally do the opposite or do something differently from what everyone else is doing, because I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I don't want to be like what everybody else. I've always just liked to do stuff differently. Not even differently. I've always just liked to do stuff my way. I'm a strong believer in that, like, there's multiple ways, sometimes, depending on what the case may be. But I feel like there is multiple ways to get to one solution. When it comes to like me doing this social media stuff or just making videos and creating content and things like that, like I never had the intentions of trying to do the trendy stuff. Honestly, yes, I would love to one day make money off of, you know, making videos and putting content out there. That's the goal. That would be a dream come true. I would love to have that happen, like make that a career for myself. That sounds wonderful. I love that idea. However, my main purpose for doing this is not to make money. It's more so, for one, it's a way for me to express myself. I don't know why it is, but I just find it a lot more easier for me to like express my thoughts and my feelings and share my experiences talking to through social media, making videos, as opposed to like talking to somebody in person. I don't know why. It's very weird to me, because at first I never even imagined myself even sitting in front of a camera trying to talk to anybody. I thought like I'm way too shy for that, or I was way too shy for that, and it used to be uncomfortable for me. But I don't know, somehow, I guess just because I just got so used to doing it, it just feels comfortable for me and more easier for me to sit and talk to essentially myself in a camera about the things that I'm going through or feeling or whatever. And so for one, it's just a way that I am easily able or feel comfortable to express myself, to get my thoughts out, to get my feelings out. Two, which is like what's driving me to do these things, is that I want to be able to share parts of myself, share my experiences, share my feelings and thoughts or whatever, in hopes to like relate to someone, in hopes that my videos come across somebody who may be feeling the same way I'm feeling, or had felt the same way I've felt before, who may need a little bit of like uplifting motivation, you know, just anybody in need. I feel like the things that I have to say can somehow, or at least I would hope that it can somehow, you know, help someone in a positive way, influence people in a positive way, motivate people in a positive way, uplift people in a positive way. I feel this way because that's how I was able to like get to the person that I am today, and you know, be able to get to this point that I am now, is by listening to somebody else who is doing the same thing that I'm doing, sitting in front of a camera, talking, whether it be to themselves or like to you all, or if they're having an actual person, so like the podcast is like actually talking to somebody, whatever the case may be. Like that's what helped me to feel more comfortable to do what I'm doing right now. And not even just doing this, but also to like just express myself and communicate better and talk better and grow and all of the good self-healing stuff. I found that ability, that strength to do all those things through listening to other people, expressing their feelings and their thoughts. It helped me to realize that like I'm not alone, and that there's other people out in the world who may be going through the exact same thing that I'm going through, or feeling the exact same way that I'm feeling. So it was just something that I found relatable, and because I found it relatable, it helped me a whole lot. And so that's what my purpose of even making these videos, that's like what's driving me to make these videos, is that I just kind of want to like spread positivity. And I don't really too much care for like the statistics and stuff, like the views and all that stuff. If one person watches my video like, and I'm able to help that one person who watched my video, that will make my entire day. Like, I would be happy with just that. And so yes, I still do pay attention to like the analytics and the backside of like posting these videos and stuff, just because I want to be knowledgeable. I like to see like how the videos are being pushed out, how are they getting out to people, because of course I would like for my videos to get out to more people, because the more people it gets out to, the more people that I could possibly help. Those are all good things. And then of course later down the lines, you know, that's how you grow and that's how you start to make all the money or whatever. Cool. But those are not like my driving factors. Those weren't my intentions when I started making the videos. And so I just find it so funny how like when I tell people I'm making these videos, or they see me making these videos, like that's the first thing that comes to their mind is like, oh, you need to do this and you need to do that, because this is what the people's liking, this is what's gonna make you grow faster, this is what's gonna get you like, you know, to go viral and blah blah blah. And all of that is great, but at the same time I feel like if I do all of that, for one, it won't feel it won't feel authentic to me. Like, I probably would feel very uncomfortable. Actually, not probably, I know I would feel very uncomfortable, because when I first started making the videos, I was still trying to like figure out what's my thing or whatever, and I was trying the stuff that you see other people do. Like, if you go down to my videos from when I first started making the videos back in September of last year, you can see that. You can, if you're studying my page or my content, you can definitely see that like I was trying certain things out. And ultimately I stopped doing some of the things that I tried because it just didn't feel natural to me. It didn't feel like me or what I wanted to do. And so if I sit and try to like constantly trying to follow the trends and keep up with what everybody else is doing, it's not going to feel like me. It's not going to feel authentic to me. Yes, it may help me to pop off really quick, but it's like, I never want to just do something for the sake of like going viral or getting all that attention and stuff. If I do something, I want to do it with a purpose. I want it to have a purpose behind it. I want it to have a meaning behind it. I want it to give off something positive. I want you to actually gain from it. I want to gain from it as well too. And so I feel like I've also been like studying and like analyzing and listening to people talk about like, you know, how to become a content creator or how to become an influencer and the things that you have to do. And that's like one of the main things that they tell you is to be authentic, to find something or do something that is you. Like, find your thing and find something, do the things, like even if you're doing the trendy things, that's cool and all, but still make it you. Because in this day and age where like content creation and influencing and things is actually like a career path, and you see everybody and their mama doing it literally, it's like you have to try to find a way to stand out from other people. Yes, there's so many people doing all the same things, but like each one of those people, I would hope, is has something that's slightly different from what the other person's doing, that's making people more attracted to them. And so when I'm taking like my approach to like making these videos and, you know, being on this journey, and I don't know if I become a content creator or a influencer out of this stuff, my approach is like just doing my own thing, doing what I want. I feel like me just being me and showing my personality is something that's already kind of different from what like other people are doing. when I come on here and I'm talking, I'm literally just being me. And sometimes I'm not always the most bubbly and, hi guys, welcome to my channel, blah, blah, blah. And like, putting on that like persona of a typical influencer, like that is not me. I feel like my personality and me just being myself, it's already so different from what you typically see when you're watching like influencers and all these content creators on TikTok and YouTube and stuff. And I think that in itself is gonna set me aside. I feel like that in itself makes me more relatable, makes me more realistic. Like it is more, not makes me more realistic, but it is more realistic than what you typically see from like content creators. And then two, the main thing, of course, is again, just sharing my personal experiences and my thoughts and feelings and stuff. Like, I don't feel like you see much content creators or influencers talking about the stuff that I talk about, sharing the stuff that I'm sharing with you guys. I feel like for most people, it's a little bit too much or like too personal, too vulnerable and stuff. It's the things that like they kind of touch on, but I don't think they go into like very specific details, like how I do or how I've been doing. And so I think that alone is also gonna make me stand out because again, it's all more realistic. It's more relatable. Like I'm giving y'all the real. When I be making like day in the life videos, like that's literally what I be doing on every single day. Granted, I'm not doing all the stuff that the other influencers do because, you know, our pockets are not like theirs. Or I don't have a lot of that going on. But then again, it's like the average person, normal person, I guess you would say, I don't feel like they be having all that going on either. So it's like, I feel like just me being me in itself is kind of just like already different. It's way more relatable. And I feel like that's what's going to attract, hopefully, the people to me. That's what's gonna draw people in. That's what's gonna get people hooked, is that it's more realistic, it's more relatable. You see more of yourself in me and the stuff that I'm talking about and the stuff that I'm doing, because I'm essentially just like you. You are just like me. We're all the same, right? When TikTok first became a thing, you know, the stuff that made people go viral was all those dancing videos. The people will post a video to a song and start a new dance, whatever, it trends for like a week or two, and then it just dies out. Like, you don't know what happened to that person. You don't know what they're doing. You know, they had their little 5 minutes of fame and that was it. Like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that at all. Like, if I'm gonna, you know, go viral or blow up or whatever, like, I want to do so to be around for a while. You know, I want you to keep up with me. I want you to stay invested in me. I don't want you to be like, where's she at? Where'd she go? I don't want to be on one of those where are they now videos or movies or whatever. Like, if I'm gonna pop up and go big, we're gonna pop up and go big, and we're gonna stay big, stay in the loop. We're gonna stay on the scene. We're gonna do it for the long run and not a short run, okay? So that's just the type of person I am. I'm like, I do stuff on my own. I make up my own trends, I guess, if you could say. I do things in my way just because, I don't know, it's just, like, I want more from the things that I'm doing. And I know, I always think long term in things. And I know that, like, trying to follow everybody else and get something quickly, it's not sustainable. For me, I want to sustain stuff. I don't want to just get it and then it just goes. It disappears just so quick. Like, I want to have it and sustain it. If you're studying my channel, the views, babes, they're not up there. You probably think, you look through my channel, you're probably like, who is this girl talking to? Because she got the same 3-5 people watching her videos for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Like, who is she talking to? Why does she keep making these videos? Or you look at it and like, I've been at like 50 something followers or subscribers for the last 2 months. Like, girl, who you talking to? Like, why you keep sitting here doing that? Babes, honey, somebody will see it. It will get across to somebody. Someone's gonna come across this video and they're gonna be like, wow, I like this girl. Like, she is the real deal. Like, I see nothing fake about her. I see her just literally being herself, and I like that she's relatable. I'm gonna continue watching her stuff. I'm gonna continue to like follow her on this journey, support her, and you know, stick around. Or someone's gonna see this video and they're gonna be like, oh my god, I feel the exact same way, or I have these exact same experiences, or that happened to me before, or I'm going through that same thing. Let me keep listening to her. Let me keep watching and see like how does she get through it, or how does she deal with that situation or whatever. And then you're gonna listen and see, and then they're gonna be like, oh, let me try and let me see if that works for me. And hopefully it does. It does something, you know, like that's why I'm posting these videos. You know that little trendy sound that goes around, and it'd be like, they say to keep posting these videos. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep posting and keep staying consistent. I feel like there's a reason that I'm doing this. If there wasn't a reason for it, if it wasn't gonna, something's gonna come out of it. I don't know what's gonna come out of it, but I just have a feeling that something's gonna come out of it. If that wasn't the case, I would have stopped 4 months ago. I've been making these YouTube videos consistently for the past 4 months now. That's a big accomplishment. Hold on, let me clap myself. Clap. I had to clap for myself because literally every single Wednesday and Sunday I've been posting for the last 4 months, going on 5. There has to be a reason that I'm doing this, because because I can't tell you why else I've been this consistent with this. I've been in and out of the gym for the last 3 or 4 years. But yet I've been consistent with posting a video on social media for the last 4 months. Something's gonna come out of it. I don't know what it is yet, but it's something. And so I'm gonna keep doing it until something happens, you know? Yeah, y'all, I don't know, that was my little 2 cents for today, and I guess just to wrap up January. I just feel like it's a big reminder. This month has been a huge reminder to just, one, it's been a test to see that if I actually, you know, doing what I say I was gonna do, which is to stay consistent, to stay faithful, to keep the hope alive. It's been testing me. It's been trying to see how I'm gonna react and respond to certain things. And yeah, I'm proud of myself for keeping my composure. I have not yet this month to like just break down. I think I had like one bad day this month. One really bad day. Y'all know about it. I told y'all last week how I had that one day. And honestly, that bad day that I had nothing to do with like anything that was going on throughout this month. I literally don't even know why I was down that day. So that's why that day I just allowed myself to just sit in my emotions and just have that bad day, because I really don't know what it was that was even, you know, making me have that bad day. But other than that, out of the 31 days of this month, and I only had one bad day, you know, not to toot my own horn, but I think I did good. Yeah, I'm excited for next month. I'm excited for like the videos that I'm gonna be putting out and the stuff that I have to say and I have to talk about. Like, I feel like you guys are really gonna get something from it. And yeah, so just thinking about that just made me kind of excited. And so I don't know, let's go ahead and cheers to the first month of this year, getting through the first month of this year, getting ready for the second month, the love month, y'all. And yeah, just for, you know, good vibes for not just next month but the rest of the year too. And just a reminder, you guys, to stay young, keep learning, because you're always growing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and as always, I will see you